Video lesson by N. Markandeya, lecturer in chemistry, MVS Government Degree College, Mahbub Nagar, Department of Chemistry. So topic is the first law of thermodynamics, 7th paper, 6th semester. The topic is the first law of thermodynamics. See here. So first law of thermodynamics is known as a law of conservation of energy. So it is known as law of conservation of energy. See here definition of first law of thermodynamics. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can be transformed from one form to another. So this law is also known as a law of conservation of energy. Okay. So this is the definition of first law of thermodynamics. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can be transformed from one form to another form. Okay. So this first law of thermodynamics is known as a law of conservation of energy. That means, so next point, it is important to construct a perpetual motion machine. It produces work without consuming energy. So many definitions are there first law of thermodynamics. So this is one of definition. It is impossible to construct a perpetual motion machine. It produces work without consuming energy. Without consuming energy. That is one another definition. Next definition is one of an isolated system must remain constant, though it may change from one form to another form. So it may change from one form to another form. So when one form of energy disappears, exactly the same amount of energy appears in some other form. So these are the several definitions are there for first law of thermodynamics. Okay, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can be transformed from one form to another form. This law is also known as law of conservation of energy. In here, so one form of energy disappears, exactly the same amount of energy appears in some other form. So that means here one form of energy convert into the another form of energy in the same quantity. For example, see here, if 4.18 into 10 to the power of 7 ergs work is consumed, 1 calorie of heat is produced. So if these 4.18 into 10 to the power of 7 ergs is consumed in the work, so equal amount, that means 1 calorie of heat produced in that work. 1 calorie of heat produced in that work. So this is the various definitions of the first law of thermodynamics. See here next. So mathematical expression of first law of thermodynamics. Mathematical expressions. So let consider a system absorb Q calorie of heat. So let a system absorb Q calories of heat. If a part of this is consumed in performing the work, okay, the remaining part will tend to increase the internal energy of the system. So internal energy of the system. Okay. So Q calories of heat absorbed by a system, in that So some work, that means W work, that means W work consumed in performing the work in remaining is increased in the internal energy of the system, internal energy of the system. See here, so the mathematical formula of first law of thermodynamics, Q is equal to del E plus W, Q is equal to del E plus W, Q, see here, so Q is equal to del E plus W. This is the mathematical equation of first law of thermodynamics. In a system absorbing Q amount of energy, in that energy W amount of energy consumed for performing work, and remaining energy utilized for the increase of internal energy, utilized for increase of internal energy. So this is the first law of thermodynamics. It is equal to the Q is equal to del E plus W. So we know the W is equal to P into del V, but we know the, so W is equal to P into del V. So therefore, see here, therefore we can write Q is equal to del E plus P into del V. So here, so W is equal to P into del V. So we can substitute W is equal to P into del V. So we can get this equation. Therefore Q is equal to del E plus P into del V. So for small changes we can write it Q, del Q is equal to dE plus P into dV. So this equation for small changes, this equation we can write for small changes, this equation we can write for the, so maximum changes. So maximum changes, here Q is heat absorbed by the system, here Q is heat absorbed by the system. Del E is increasing internal energy of the system, internal energy of system. So W is equal to work, so by the system or on the system. Okay, this is the mathematical equation. See again definition. So a system absorbing Q calories of heat, in that, so W quantity of work consumed in performing work, and the remaining amount of heat, so will tend to increase the internal energy of the system, internal energy of the system. So finally, so we can write the mathematical equation of first law is Q is equal to del E plus W. So we know W is equal to P into del, therefore Q is equal to del E plus P into del V. So for small changes we can write here dQ is equal to dE plus P into dV. This is the, so mathematical equation of first law of thermodynamics. See here next, first law in different process. So we can apply the first law, so for the, so different process. See here, first one is the isothermal process, isothermal process. So what is the definition of isothermal process? A process in which although heat entered or leaves the system, yet the temperature of system remains constant, temperature of system remains constant throughout of the process is called a isothermal process. Okay, isothermal process means a process in which heat enters or leaves the system That means the temperature of the system remains constant throughout the process. Throughout the process is called a isothermal process. So in isothermal process, del E is equal to 0. That means change of temperature is equal to 0, because isothermal process T is equal to constant, temperature is equal to constant, so change of temperature is equal to 0. For isothermal process, del E also 0. For isothermal process, del E also 0, because so this internal energy associated with the temperature, internal energy associated with the temperature. So if temperature is constant, change of temperature is equal to 0, the change of internal energy, that means del E is also 0. So for isothermal process, del T is equal to 0 and the del E is equal to also 0. So these we can substitute in the first law of thermodynamics. See here, what is the first law of thermodynamics? See here, Q is equal to del E plus P into del V. This is the first law of thermodynamics. At isothermal process, we can write here Qt. Qt means constant temperature. For isothermal process, temperature is equal to constant. So Qt is equal to heat at constant temperature. At constant temperature, the internal energy del E is equal to 0. Del E is equal to 0. So we can substitute del E. So in the equation, this is equation 1. We can substitute del E is equal to 0 in the equation 1. So we can get the delta T is equal to P into del V. So our Q2 is equal to W. Qt is equal to W. W is equal to P into del V. So that means, so we can tell like this: heat in isothermal process, heat absorbed is equal to the work done by the system. Okay, in isothermal process, if the system absorb the heat, that heat is equal to the work done by the system. Okay, this is the isothermal process. First law of the thermodynamics in isothermal process. Okay, for isothermal process, temperature is constant at the throughout the process. That means change of temperature is equal to 0. So internal energy, change of internal energy also equal to 0. So we can these both substitute in the first law of thermodynamics mathematical equation. We can get the Qt is equal to P into dW, or Qt is equal to W. Qt is equal to means at constant temperature, heat of absorbed heat and not. So therefore W is equal to, that means we can tell at the constant temperature, the heat absorbed is equal to the work done by the system. This is the isothermal process. So next, first law of thermodynamics for adiabatic process. So what is the adiabatic process? See here, adiabatic process means a process in which no heat enters or leaves the system during any step of the process is known as a adiabatic process. Okay, in adiabatic process, no heat enters or leaves the system throughout the process is known as a adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, Q is equal to constant. So heat is equal to constant. So for adiabatic process, Q is equal to 0, or del Q is equal to also 0. So these Q is equal to 0 can substituted for the first law of thermodynamic equation, this equation. So we can write Q is equal to 0 in first law of equation. Then we can get this equation. Del E is equal to minus P into dV. Del E is equal to minus P into dV, or P dV is equal to minus del E. P into dV is equal to, so we know W, the like, or W is equal to minus del E, or del E is equal to minus W. So this is the first law of thermodynamics in adiabatic process. So from this equation we can say work done by the system, so which is increased the energy, work done by the system which is increased the energy. Next, when gas expansion adiabatically, cooling of the gas takes place. So this is also because here when the gas is expansion adiabatically, gas expansion means gas do some work. So in that doing work, the heat of the temperature decreases. Heat of the temperature is decreases. So the system takes place the cooling. So work done by the system which is increased the energy. Next point, when gas is expansion adiabatically, cooling of the gas takes place. Cooling of the gas takes place. So okay, next one, isochronic process. Isochronic process. So in this process, volume of the system remains constant. Volume of the process remains constant for isochoric process. So that means V is equal to 0. That means V is equal to 0. So sir, V is equal to constant. Del V is equal to 0. So isochoric process, in that process volume of the system remains constant. Volume of the system remains constant. So V is equal to 0. V is equal to 0. So del V is equal to 0 for isochoric process. So this del V is equal to 0 substituted in the first law of thermodynamics. Here Q is equal to del E plus W. Here W is equal to, we can write P into del V. So here del V is equal to 0, then Q is equal to, so del P at a constant value. See here, we can substitute this del V is equal to 0 in first law of thermodynamics. We can get the Q is equal to del E plus 0. 0 means P into del V. So P into 0 is equal to 0. So total 0. So total QV is equal to del E. That means constant volume heat is equal to the del E. Del E means change of internal energy, the increase of internal energy. See here. So from this QV is equal to del E, so we can say the statement like this. Thus at constant volume, the increase in internal energy of the gas is equal to the heat absorbed. Okay, at constant volume, the increase in internal energy of the gas is equal to the heat absorbed. So in this process, in this isochronic process, no work done by the system, no work done by the system, because so isochronic process, so work W is equal to, so P into del V, here del V is equal to 0, therefore W is equal to also 0, W is equal to also 0. So in isochronic process there is no work done by the system, there is no work done by the system. Okay, next isobaric process. Isobaric process, so what is the definition of isobaric process? In this process, pressure of the system remains constant, pressure of the system remains constant. See here, isobaric process, pressure P is equal to constant. Okay, P constant means dP is equal to 0, that means change of pressure is equal to 0 in isobaric process, in isobaric process. So see here, for isobaric process dP is equal to 0, so P into del V, so P into del V, the P is constant, the P is constant. So first law of thermodynamics is Q is equal to, see this is the first law of thermodynamics equation, Qp is equal to del E plus P into dV. Here in isobaric process at constant pressure, therefore Qp means at constant pressure, so heat, so this is del E plus P into del V. Here P constant, here P constant, dP is equal to 0, but P is equal to constant. So this first law of thermodynamics, Qp is equal to del E plus P into dV is. So there is no change in the formula of first law of thermodynamics. So in isobaric process there is no change in mathematical equation or mathematical formula of first law of thermodynamics. So this is the applications and first law of thermodynamics in different process. In different process means isothermal process, adiabatic process, isochronic process and isobaric process. So okay, in isothermal process Qt is equal to W. In isothermal process Qt is equal to W, that means heat absorbed is equal to the work done by the system. In adiabatic process, so W is equal to R. In adiabatic process del E is equal to, so minus W. Okay, in this work done by the system which is increased the energy. Okay, this is next isochronic process, so QV is equal to del E, that means at constant value the increase in the internal energy of the gas is equal to the heat absorbed, So in this process there is no work done by the system. Isobaric process, for isobaric process del P is equal to 0. So in isobaric process there is no change of mathematical formula of first law of thermodynamics. This is the first law of thermodynamics, and so in first law of thermodynamics in different process, See here, next see enthalpy heat. So this is, what is the definition of enthalpy? See here, At constant pressure, the heat absorbed is used in increasing the internal energy and in doing the pressure volume work, is doing the pressure volume work. Okay, at constant pressure there is no change in the first law of thermodynamics. That means at constant pressure the heat absorbed is used in increasing the internal energy and in doing the pressure volume work. So here the two factors when combined together gives rise to a new function called enthalpy, or heat content of the system, So enthalpy nothing but the energy. So enthalpy also one form of heat. So the two factors when combined together, so which gives to new function called a enthalpy or heat content of the system. So enthalpy is denoted by so H. Here H is equal to E plus PV. So the here H is equal to enthalpy, E is equal to energy, P is equal to pressure, V is equal to volume. So we can write this delta H, change of enthalpy, is equal to so del E plus P into del V. So at constant pressure, so we can change, we can write like this: change of enthalpy delta H is equal to delta E plus P into delta V. Here see, thus enthalpy or heat content, H of the substance or a system is the total amount of energy stored in that substances or the system. Thus the enthalpy or heat content of a substance or system is the total amount of energy stored in the substance or system. See here, so it is state function. Enthalpy is a state function. So state function means it is depend on the initial and final state. So it does not depend on the path of the system. So it is a state function. Next point, it is an extensive property. See the exact absolute value of enthalpy can't be calculated. The exact or absolute value of enthalpy can't be calculated, but the change of enthalpy can be calculated. See here, so change of the enthalpy means delta H is equal to H final minus H initial. We can substitute in first law of thermodynamics. See, first law of thermodynamics is Q is equal to del E plus P into del V. At constant volume, QV is equal to del V. We know already, with isochronic process, we can see at constant volume, first law of thermodynamics is Q is equal to del V. That means, so at constant volume, the heat is equal to the change of the internal energy. Okay, next at constant pressure, See here dP is equal to delta E, we can write ER minus E2 minus E1. E2 minus E1. E1 is, so initial enthalpy, E2 is final enthalpy. The change of that E2 minus E1 plus P into del V means change of volume. That also we can write V2 minus V1. So therefore QP at constant pressure, QP is equal to E2 minus E1 plus E into V2 minus V1. So we can write here E2 minus E1 plus P into V2 plus into minus minus P into V1. P into V1. See here, that means that we can write E2 plus P into V2 minus E1 plus P into V1. That we can write the, so enthalpy formula, we know the enthalpy formula, H is equal to E plus P into V at constant value, at constant pressure, at constant pressure. So at constant pressure we can write, so E2 P into V2 is equal to, we can write the H2. So we can write the H1 is equal to E1 plus P into V1. P into V1. So therefore we can write here, simply we can write here H2 and we can write here H1 because H is equal to E plus PV at constant pressure. See here, since H is equal to E plus PV in P is equal to constant. So therefore QP is equal to delta H. Therefore QP is equal to delta H. So that means at constant pressure the heat absorbed by the system is equal to the, so change of enthalpy is equal to the change of enthalpy. So here QV is equal to del E. So these two are very important for the further reactions, for the further topics. QV is equal to del E, QP is equal to delta H. Okay. So QV means at a constant value heat absorbed is equal to the change of internal energy, and QP is equal to delta H is equal to at constant pressure the heat absorbed is equal to the, so change of, so enthalpy, change of enthalpy. So these are the enthalpy. QV is equal to del E and QP is equal to delta H. So okay, this is the enthalpy. Enthalpy is denoted by H. H is equal to E plus PV. So these are the first law of thermodynamics is Q is equal to del E plus, so that Q is equal to del E plus W we can apply for the, so different process, that means isothermal process, the adiabatic process and isochronic process and isobaric process. We can get the, so different relations. At Q2 is equal to P into del V, that means at constant temperature the heat absorbed is equal to the work. At adiabatic process Q W is equal to minus del E. The isochronic process QV is equal to del E. Isobaric process QP is equal to del E. Next, where is statement of first law of thermodynamics is very important. So energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Okay, it can be transformed from, so one form to another form. So this first law of thermodynamics known as a law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy. The mathematical equation of these first law of thermodynamics is Q is equal to del E plus W. Here W is equal to heat, del E is equal to change of internal energy, W is equal to work. W is equal to work. Okay, this is the class. Thank you.